And welcome back. Today we're going to try something different. We're going to try some Mexican rice. And what you do is you get a pot, and I use a Dutch oven here, a cast iron, and put in the rice, and you're going to have it on like medium heat. And what we want to do, this is already kind of brown rice, but usually you use white. But just kind of put that in there and let it toast up. We want it toasted. And there you put a tablespoon of oil and 3/4 cup of rice. And then we're going to put in some seasoning. We're going to put in a little bit of oregano. We got onion powder, it's a teaspoon, garlic powder, or tablespoon, a tablespoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of cumin, like knock cumin. Nobody answered. Never mind. But keep mixing this like this, and we're also going to have some tomato paste, like that. Tomato paste, nice, good tomato paste. Just keep mixing this around. Oh, you can start smelling. Smell-o-vision. We need smell-o-vision for some people. Other people, you don't need it. Like today, after I got done cutting the grass, you didn't need smell-o-vision for that one. Oofta. Okay, we're still getting this. And I learned something today that I did not know. When cooking rice, if you ever cook rice, and I've always been told to put the water in the rice and put it on the stove, bring it to a boil, yada yada. No, says I. You never put rice with cold water. You heat the water first, and you have it on medium heat. I didn't know that. I just did not know that. Okay. You can start to smell this is already starting to fragrant up, and you can see some of it's really getting nice brown. Even the brown rice is getting nice and toasted. Just keep mixing that around. Keep mixing it around. All right, and then in goes the tomato paste like that. Oofta! Give her a mix up. Once that's all mixed up and incorporated, add your onion, garlic, oregano, all that as one. And then just kind of move it around a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to add some chicken broth. Add chicken broth. Stir that around. Add the rest. About 2 cups of maybe just a hair more, not much. Mix that, turn that all around like that. Okay, this is important. This is really important. But I can't remember what it is. No, I do. No, never mind. Cover it. Cover it. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. And don't touch it for at least 10 minutes. So it's 4:13 now. we'll wait 10 minutes and we'll check it again. But again, use your cast iron Dutch oven. I was told it made it better, so I'm trying it. This is the first time I'm trying. If I get it wrong, don't yell at me. I can't know. But anyway, we're going to let this do its thing, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Lift the lid, give it a little mix up. And we'll let her go. So at least 15. So when 15 minutes is up, we'll give her another look-see. And welcome back. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day. A lot of people say, when did that start? Cinco de Mayo. Tell me. Put it down there. Boop, boop. Down there. And tell me when you think it started. I'll wait. We're going to start frying up some hamburger, because we're going to make beef beef enchiladas. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Beef enchiladas. And I put everything away. But for the meat, we're going to toss in a few onions. It's good. And we're going to get that cooking. Oh yeah. Give me this towel back. Did you hear that big noise? Okay. Once we get that done, we're going to cook some tortillas. Don't know. But it's supposed to be corn and a little bitty, I think they're 8-inch round. Not me. Big 12, big 10-inch. We got to get the big one. So, watch that. Once we get this all fried up, we're just going to leave the grease in it. Yep. Yeah, you heard me. I normally don't cook Mexican food because I'm not a big fan of it. But my wife loves it. So she likes me to try to cook stuff. So that's cooking. Take that off. Get that ready. Yeah, I know. We need to turn that just a bit. Maybe like that. So get that all cooked up real good. I tried this, I just don't know. First time for everything. And when I mean the first time for everything, I mean it. First time. So, hang on to your hat. This might get good. Yeah, I mean good. So, all right. We're moving right along. Let me get this out of the way. The knife out of the way. I'm going to get a paper plate and put a few towels on it. Some kitchen towels, or as you call it, paper towels, or however you say it. I don't care. Get me a bowl right here. And a spoon that's got a lot of holes in it. Looks like I've been shot with a shotgun, doesn't it? Okay. Another thing, my wife don't like the red sauce, but we're going to make some. We are going to make some. That's all the grease go to one side. All the grease go to one side. All right, we're going to dip this out of here. Like this. This is what we're doing. Just like that. Then, put that back on I. A lot of grease in there. A lot of grease. Whew. I don't think we need that much. Let's take about half of that out of there. Yeah. Not like that. Okay. Get that cranking up. And then we're going to get our big, you're supposed to use corn tortillas. Here we have floured ones. So, my paper plate. Now, all you want to do with these, set them in. Just watch them. A quick flip. And then you see when they start to bubble up a little bit. Take them out. Oof. It makes it so they roll better. So I've been told. I don't know, and they don't rip. That's the thing. You don't want them, you can't have a ripped one. I don't know if you've ever had a ripped one, but not me. I was wondering, and just dab some of the grease off. That's what I do. Okay, she's a bubbling. Take her out, lay her on the plate. Throw in the next one. Okay, and then when we get these done, we got just a few here. We'll get these done, and then we'll make the sauce to go over it. So, makes your hands nice and greasy. Just like that. Come on now. I talked to a nice lady that told me this is how you do it. So I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. So this thing is really okay. We'll take that one out. There's two more. And we're almost out of grease. That's good though. We'll do these two and then we'll start the other deal. So while we're doing that, cooking these, we're just going to hang out. Yeah, we're just going to hang out. Flip it over. Take it out. They don't take long, just a few minutes, just a few minutes. Okay. Here are them chickens. Woofda. Turn that over. Sounds like she's laying an egg out there. That or she's gossiping. You know how them chickens are. Okay, those are done. So now what we need, turn that down. We need 2 teaspoons of butter and about a tablespoon of olive oil. We'll get this all mixed together. Now, you guys know that how to make a roux, right? Real easy, real easy. All right, we're gonna swap that for a whipper, because then we're going to take about 3 tablespoons of self-rising flour, and we're going to sprinkle it in, like that. Throw that in the old zinc and start to mix this up. You got to mix this up. You got to keep stirring it. Just got to keep mixing it up, because you really want a good roux. And it'll start to darken a little bit as you're cooking it, but just keep on mixing. Well, that keep on the sunny side, they say. Mix. Give it a good mix up as it's doing it. Okay, we're going to throw in a little tomato or like a red sauce. Mix that in. I can hear the Spanish community saying, "What the hell is that boy doing?" Like that. Keep mixing. And then we're going to add some chicken broth. we're going to do a chicken broth instead of a beef. So I was told that's what to do. So I was told this, so I'm doing what I was told. I always do what I'm told, don't you? You always do what you're told. Me too. Always. Keep mixing this like this. Get all the lumps out. You got to get the lumps out. Can't have lumps. What the heck was that? Oh, Justin Wilson used to say, can't have no lumps. So, we just got to let her cook now, let her heat up. Let's take a peek at the rice. Oh, my goodness. I can't even tell you. Yeah, she's starting to thicken up now. My chickens are going crazy out there. So with this, we're going to get that nice and thick. And then we're going to turn our oven on. You might as well go ahead and start this at about 395. And because we're going to need that here in a minute. See how this is getting nice and thick? Okay, while that's starting to thicken up, we're going to take the rest of our spices and we're going to add them just like that. And we're going to mix them up. And it's garlic salt or garlic powder, a little bit of cumin, quarter teaspoon, or a quarter teaspoon. We're going to have some onion powder in there. So, and some little bit of paprika. I put a little in there, and it also has some, I'll think of it in a second. What the heck was it? Oh, chili powder. I couldn't remember. Chili powder. It had some chili powder in it. About a teaspoon of that. Now this is getting thick, so it's ready to go. So what we're going to do is, hang on here a second, we'll be moving to the other table. So hang on a second. Okay, full disclaimer, I should have put the spices in a little bit before, but we're good. Okay, what we're going to do is take our wraps here, and we're going to get some hamburger meat right in the middle, some cheese right in the middle, a couple of onions, and then our sauce. We got to have our sauce. So this is what we'll do with the sauce. Take the sauce, and we're going to spread a little of that over the bottom. Everywhere's. Like that. Just get it everywhere. Just go ahead and make a mess. Just like that. And then we're going to just roll up, place them in a pan. And then we do it all over again. And then a couple of onions. Roll it, pull it back, roll it right up, place it in the pan. This is where the small ones would have come in really good. But I didn't have any small ones. This is all I had. So my motto is work with what you got. Put some cheese on there, a little bit of onion. Right here, pull it back. Okay, these I'm going to put some cheese on it, a little bit of onions, and we're going to roll these up. I'm going to put them over here because Mother likes white sauce. And just get your fingers in there. Just get your fingers in there, make a mess. Some onions, some cheese, roll it up. And oven's ready. Put the remainder of our cheese in there. We have some onions. Roll this bad cat up. And we're going to put it in here. Okay. Rinse off the old thinners. All right, now just take the rest of your sauce and just pour it right over everything. Like that. Look at that. Oh, it's just oozing out everywhere here. Just go ahead, let me get the pan out of the way so you can see. Oh, it's going nice. Yes. Get it all over everywhere. All right. Like that. Now, take some aluminum foil. Just cover it up like that. Same thing with the other one. Like that. And we're going to put those in the oven for roughly 15 minutes. All we want to do is really just heat up the sauce a little bit more, make sure the cheese is melted, and we'll be done. And I'll bring you back in a second. Let's take a peek and see if they're done. Been about 15 minutes. And while you weren't looking, keep those onions. I forgot to put the cheese on top. So I went back and done that. Now it's sticking to my fingers. Okay, now we're getting Mother's out. Kill that stove. Let's do this. When you take the covers off, make sure that the steam don't get you. Okay, we're gonna, I put a lot of cheese on hers. That's hot, 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 hot. Like that. she likes cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on her. And her white cheese, she likes white cheese. She don't like red sauce, so we'll put some white cheese on there. Put a little rice on it. That's what hers looks like. And we'll put that over here. And then I'm going to get me one here. Like this. And just drizzle a little sauce on the top. Yes, 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 yes. Some of the rice. Like that. I forgot my fork. So let's see what this says. I'm not sure, but let's give it a whirl. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Well, not too bad for a first time. So, like I always say, get in the kitchen and make a damn mess. You never know what might come out of it. And trust me, this was a mess. So, until next time, America.